So DoorDash is now requiring in some markets for people to verify their ID to continue dashing to input their social security number. Now for me, in my market, from time to time, I'll be asked to take a photo of myself or upload my ID to verify my identification. Now, if I was to ever get this prompt, I might be a little bit hesitant because I am very cautious on where I input my social security number. So in that case, I would probably call DoorDash just to confirm this is legit and that I have to put my social security number in. Let me know how you guys feel about this. Have you got prompted for your social security number yet? Let me know. But I would be very cautious about this. Now, of course, I can see why they're doing this, probably in certain markets, because there is a lot of fraudulent accounts out there. I've heard it from many of you guys. I've seen drivers with multiple phones in their hands, and that's not a good thing for multiple reasons. One, for the customer, because the customer doesn't know who's delivering their food to their door. It could be anybody under a rented account, which just isn't good for safety reasons and many other reasons. And also, it's not good for us drivers. If somebody has multiple phones, that's just not fair. And I know some of you guys are patiently waiting on the waiting list to get on. So I can see why they are making people enter their social security number, hoping to probably cut out these fraudulent accounts. So this is what it looks like, the prompt, if you were to get it. And again, I haven't seen it in my market. If you've seen it in your market, do let me know your thoughts about this, how you felt about it. But it says verify your SSN. Why am I seeing this? You need to verify your social security number. How does this affect my dashing? And this is what it says. You cannot dash at this time. You must verify your social security number to continue dashing. So again, it sounds like they're trying to cut out these fraudulent accounts, which I can't blame them. But again, the social security number is one of those iffy things. I try to protect my social security number at all costs. I don't just go input it anywhere. Now, granted, I'm on DoorDash. I know I'm dashing, but there's just so many scams and things going on these days. I want to be sure that I'm inputting it, and this is something DoorDash is actually asking for. So if you don't put in your social security number, you will not be able to dash. So my suggestion, if you get one of these, you feel uncomfortable, call DoorDash, make sure it's legit before you put your social security number in. But again, I think they're doing this to cut fraudulent accounts out, which I can't blame them. It's unfortunate that they have to go to this extent, having people put in their social security numbers to verify their identity. They must feel that, you know, facial recognition or inputting your ID isn't working in some cases. Maybe the fraudulent accounts have found a workaround on this. That's the only thing that I can think of why they are now requiring a social security number. So again, let me know your guys' thoughts on this. If you got this prompt, would you put your social security number in? I would assume many people are going to be kind of hesitant about this, but let me know your guys' thoughts. It is raining right now. I'm sure you guys can hear it. It is pouring down, one of those dark nights. We're going to see how the offers are for tonight, but I'm going to get the apps turned on and get these wheels to moving. All right, guys, we are starting off with a decent order on this rainy night. It's actually a trip radar, $8.05 for 4.1 miles. And I also went into opportunities tonight and signed up for an additional $1.50 boost. So that is included in the pay. We are here right now. This restaurant is typically pretty good. Sometimes there's like a little bit of a wait, especially if it's like busy. So we're gonna go in there and check on this order. Oh, I was also gonna mention, as soon as I pulled in, Uber Eats sent me this add-on, $8.09 for an additional 9.4 miles. That was obviously a decline for me. So we're gonna stick with this order, and hopefully the good orders will continue for tonight. We're gonna head in. There is a bag. Hopefully it's mine. Let's see. Here, aha. Okay. We are good. Yay. Off we go. As you guys could see, the order was sitting there waiting for me, which is awesome, and it's still hot, so must have just came out. Perfect timing. Customer 7 minutes, 3.2 miles. They are in an apartment, and we're on our way. Hi there.
Hi.
There you are. Have a good night.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So finally got the customer's order dropped off, but not before a little trouble finding her place. The GPS was completely off, took us down a main road and wanted us to drop it right there, and there's no places nearby, and I'm thinking it's an apartment complex, and I'm like, wait a minute. And sometimes when it does that, the person lives like on the other side, because there was like a fence and a bunch of trees. I don't know what's on the other side because I can't see, but I'm like, wait a minute, something's not right here. Flipped around, found the correct entrance, but it took a little bit of passing it by, flipping around, having to put it together, verified the address because it was a mobile home park, that we were at the right location, thankfully, and went to like the back of the mobile home park closest to like that main road, and of course had a little bit of trouble finding her because her mobile home wasn't closest to the road. It was actually kind of around in the middle of the park. So had to drive around for a moment and finally found her location. She was super thankful for her food and got her taken care of. So I get in the car and Uber Eats wants me to verify my identity, which I've never had them do this just randomly. Usually it's like when I start up the app, and this is what it says. It says, confirm it's your account. As a periodic check, you'll be asked to take a photo of yourself before your next trip. So have you guys ever had this pop up on Uber Eats just like randomly after you drop off an order? First time for me. It sounds like the apps are really trying to step things up, which is not a bad thing at all. I'm sure a lot of you guys can appreciate it too, because again, the fraudulent accounts are no good for the customer, no good for us, no good for anybody. So I'm happy that they're doing that. And I am getting a trip radar right now. And let me see, it's going to take me in another city. I do not want this. $12.13 for 7.1 miles for 2 pickups. Not a terrible offer, but I don't want to go into this other city and it's dark, it's rainy out, and I might not have any luck getting an offer to bring me back here. And if I didn't, it would be like double the miles. The bottom line is I don't want to go out to that city, so I am going to hold out and wait and see what else I can get. The other thing I did want to mention, they are also doing another quest tonight. Down at the bottom of my screen, it says quest $3 extra for 3 trips. This is what I had the other night. Have you guys been seeing these pop up? Wish it was a little bit more money, but hey, I'll take what I can get, and it's on top of my opportunities, which is nice. An extra $1.50, I think it was, on top of the pay the boost. So I'll take what I can get, and hopefully we'll get another good offer, especially with this nasty rainy night. I always get concerned because when it's rainy out, I get a ton of terrible offers, and you would think it'd be the opposite, but that ain't always the case. So I'll let you guys know once I get the next offer lined up. So of course I've had quite a few declines, no surprise. Finally got a reasonable offer, $6.09 for 3.7 miles. We are here at the restaurant right now. Last time I picked up, had a little bit of a wait, but it doesn't seem too busy tonight, so we're gonna go in there and check on the order. Hi. Yeah, for Laura B. Yes. Awesome. Thank you very much. Order was ready, sitting on the counter. Customer is 8 minutes, 3 miles. It's a house. We're on our way. All All right, guys, order is dropped off. It is just downpouring tonight. We were pulling up and I could see the customer in the living room waiting. We had to flip around, but I went up there. She had already came out, which was awesome. She was super happy to have her order. So smooth drop off, just how we like it. And then I've been getting nothing but terrible offers with this terrible weather to go with it. Here's just a few samples of what I've been getting. $14.57. Sounds nice, but not for 24.3 miles. This was going to take me into a city far, far out. Not even worth even thinking twice about that. Decline. Here's another one, a backwards offer, $11.02 for 14.9 miles. Just another terrible offer, and I think that one was going to take me into Portland. They're trying to drag me out further, and who wants to go deliver far away in this terrible weather for no pay? I wouldn't make any money. I would be the one who would actually be paying to deliver their order. It just doesn't make any sense. Here's another offer, $11.06 for 14.9 miles. And to think about it, that's actually the same offer. They sent it to me twice for a few extra cents more. Can you guys believe that? That is ridiculous, and that's another complaint, you know, with the new acceptance rate criteria that's hitting some markets. Uber Eats sending the order back to back is just not fair, especially if it's going to affect your acceptance rate. What is up with that? And just for a few cents more. So those are the offers that I've been getting. And as you can see, they're just not even worth it, not worth my time. Again, I would be paying to deliver the customer's order in this terrible weather. So I'm gonna leave you guys right here. Hopefully you guys are having a better night tonight. It just seems like the terrible offers are coming in, but always appreciate you guys riding along with me. And of course, if you did enjoy the ride along, do give the video a like, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.